Sound selection for Pluggnb beats. What instruments should you use? What are the best plugins? What are the best presets? We're going to cover all of that in this tutorial so you can make beats for guys like Summrs, Autumn, producers like Goyard, Kankan, and more. So what are the core instruments you hear in Pluggnb? For main melodies, I like to go for like a Rhodes piano or a bell sounding piano. The one that I really like to use is the MK80 EP. I'm going to throw another MIDI on here just to show you. But yeah, like I said, just go for something that's very vibrant, kind of gives it that R&B type of feel, and you should be good. So shameless plug, those melodies are actually from a Pluggnb MIDI kit that I just recently finished up. I worked really hard on it, so go check that out in my bio if that interests you. From there, you want to move on to the leads. With leads, there's so much variation here, but I'll show you a few different examples. So you can go for a very traditional approach by using like these pretty sine leads that you hear in songs like None to Be 2 by Kankan and My Collection by Autumn. For example, in None to Be 2 by Kankan, you have this Autumn lead in Purity that kind of offers that like sine lead type of feel. There's another lead I want to show you from Surge XT. This one's called Butter. I've showed it before. So this is the lead from the song My Collection by Autumn, if you've heard that. Just try to incorporate leads of some kind in your Pluggnb beats. I've done videos on how to create lead melodies in the past, but I do plan to make another video where I go a little bit more into detail, so stay tuned for that. Okay, so far we've covered pianos, leads, and now it's time to move into our supporting sounds. So you have a lot of flexibility when choosing your supporting sounds, but let's outline some common go-tos. So let's start with bells. Now obviously Purity's bells are like a go-to for plug beats, but you can also use them for Pluggnb. For this melody right here, I use bell pad. Then I use a preset called Same Feel 1, added some reverb to it as well. I know, it's giving Harry Potter. And put a string in there too. This is how the bell melody sounds together with the strings. Basically, any bells that you find in Purity are prime choices. Okay, next, add distorted guitars. I don't know what it is, but these dry, distorted guitars add so much sauce to the beat. And it just has to be something simple, like the guitar I use for this beat. I feel like most people like to go with Expand for the distorted guitars. It has some really good ones. One really popular one is the distorted guitar in Expand. Okay, next we have probably the easiest part, and that's adding a string. Expand is an easy go-to for this. I like to use big soft strings. Just find a note that's in key and just elongate it all the way. This is how it sounds. And lastly, just find other synthetic sounds in VSTs like Purity, Xenology, Expand, you know the deal. So yeah, I really hope this helps get you started. Just to wrap it up, if you incorporate the sounds and presets like I suggested in this video, you should end up with something like this.